want to take a look today at Pharaoh's last effort to bargain. Because after the plague of darkness, Pharaoh tries to bargain with Moses. He's done this a couple of other times, and this is, I think in Pharaoh's mind, this is my last best offer. A couple of days ago, I used the analogy of us trying to deal with God like we're buying a car, and we're kind of haggling back and forth about price and options and what we can get and those kind of things. And I think this is Pharaoh doing that again. He's trying to bargain with God. And we're not in the place to do that. Let's look at verse 24 in Exodus 10. Finally, Pharaoh called for Moses. Go and worship the Lord, he said, but leave your flocks and herds here. You may even take your little ones with you. No, Moses said, you must provide us with animals for sacrifice and burnt offerings to the Lord our God. All our livestock must go with us too. Not a hoof, and I like that phrase, not a hoof can be left behind. We must choose our sacrifices for the Lord our God from among these animals. And we won't know how we're to worship the Lord until we get there. But the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart once more. He would not let them go. Get out of here, Pharaoh shouted to Moses. I'm warning you, never come back to see me again. The day you see my face, you will die. Very well, Moses replied. I will never see your face again. So here Pharaoh is making that last best offer. Go into the wilderness, worship, leave all your animals and flocks here. Because he knew they would need to come back for those. See, what Pharaoh's trying to do here is maintain a hold on the people. Instead of just letting them go and worship, he's trying to keep a chain around them that he can pull them back. First, he said, let the men go. Nope, not leaving our wives and children. Now he says, take your wives, take your children, but leave all of your herds and flocks, right? It would be the equivalent for us today of saying, yeah, you can go do whatever you want, but you can't take any money or resources with you. You just have to go. Those flocks were where they got so much of their sustenance. It was their value, right? It was incredibly important. And so Pharaoh was trying to hang on to that. So Moses, and by extension God, who Moses was representative of, refused to compromise here. God wanted deliverance for all of Israel and everything that belonged to Israel. So for him to relent to this made no sense for Moses. And it certainly made no sense for God. God was not in the business of bargaining with Pharaoh. God's not in the business of bargaining with any of us, right? And so this reflects every attempt that we may have as Christians to try to surrender some things to God and keep some things, right? Okay, well, God, I will surrender this part of my life to you. I submit this part of my life to you, but this part over here I'm going to maintain control of. No, that's not how any of this works. God's desire is for us to willingly submit every piece and part of our lives to Him as we go, instead of hanging on to so many of the things that we try to hang on to. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't work. God is our Creator and our Lord, and that's how we have to treat Him and submit to Him fully. See you later.